Well, hello to all my red, white, and royal blue lovers out there. My name is EJ, and in this video, we will be discussing the brand new romantic comedy that just dropped on Amazon Prime. Yes, we are talking about Red, White, and Royal Blue. I happen to have read the book just over this weekend, rushed read it because I enjoyed it, also wanted to review it, and I have seen the movie, so we're going to be discussing what I liked about this movie, how it broke the mold for a few things I expected from a gay romantic comedy, and we'll talk about some of the differences between the book and the film. Surprise, I kind of like the movie a little bit more. Alright, enough of this intro, let's talk about the movie right now. So, Red, White, and Royal Blue is a book from 2019, and I did not know the craze that it was. I know it's kind of popular on, TikTok, specifically Book Talk, which is all about, kind of steamy romantic novels. They definitely love their hot, strong leading men, which this movie has. You know what this movie also has? Characters I liked spending time with. Oh my goodness, what a concept in a modern movie. I liked hanging out with the characters. I enjoy these people. I found this story endearing. I found the characters likable. I don't know why a lot of the times romantic comedies, we have to deal with some insufferable, very privileged people, and you're just like, I don't care about these rich-ass struggles. This movie definitely has the, one of them is literally, the first son. One of them is a royal, prince. There is a lot of a lot of conversations to be had within their, points of privilege, but there's also just a really cute love story, and we see the humans behind these figures in their, political and their royal lives. I thought that was really interesting. I thought they really escaped a lot of the, groaniness. I thought they kind of, there's the third act, end of the second act, third act, oh no, are they going to get together? There is the tension that it always annoys me in romantic comedies. I talked about that in No Hard Feelings this year. I've discussed my issues with the romantic comedy tropes, but this one broke the mold for me. It had a little bit more exploration of these characters to make them feel more human, so when there was the strife, when there was the tension and the drama, I understood it. There's also a slight villainous character that was not in the book that they've added to maybe, add some salacious stuff that there's a fold to the story. There's no bad guy in this story. Maybe being vaguely closeted is the bad guy, but there is no bad guy, and I like that they added something into the book to give there some tension. The movie flowed very well. It was a breeze to get through. It's a little long, 2 hours for a romantic comedy on a streaming service. You're asking a lot from me, but I was engaged. I literally paused it one time begrudgingly because I had to get up and get something to snack on because I was like, oh, I'm going to be in this movie. I like that, and I thought that was really refreshing. Again, these characters are great. The story is compelling. You find yourself engaging with them, and overall, I like Red, White, and Royal Blue way more than I thought I would. Taylor, Zakhar, Perez, and Nicholas Galitzine do their damnedest to keep this all together. Not that the movie really struggles in the acting department. It definitely does not, but when the production value lets it down a bit, there is times that this feels like a straight-up Hallmark Channel movie, and I don't mean that as a compliment. If you don't have it in the budget to film there, please don't give me poor green screen. That's a rule for any movie. I'm not really gonna, yell at this romantic comedy for Amazon Prime and be like, hey, green screen should be better. But green screen should be a little bit better. I found it distracting at times. It took me out. But you know what got me right back in? The acting. Taylor and Nicholas do such amazing work. Reading the book, I was just like, okay, I'm not a longtime fan, but I got so much from the Alex character, and Taylor brought so much out of him. Not just his beautiful eyelashes, but just the charm, the charisma, the longing for this love, and then when he gets it and Henry starts to pull back a little bit, I was like, no, I knew what was going to happen, but I was still like, don't do it. That was in the book and in the film. It really, really works. And I think these actors do such a fantastic job. It's really, really nice to see that they're so charming, so endearing. They never kind of annoy me, even when some of them feel stuck up. The beginning, I was so nervous because I was like, oh my God, both of these guys are insufferable. And then they do the New Year's Eve party, and I'm like, oh, I get the girls. The girls are girling. Give it to me, and I really like them. And then we get more of the supporting cast. I knew Uma Thurman was there. She is doing something. God bless her for being here. I love me some Uma Thurman. The accent, it's a choice. But then that scene where, like, you know, Alex comes out to her, it's so cute, so sweet, and her, like, kind of very woke mindset of it, I loved it. I thought she was so sweet with her, and that's where I was like, that's why we got Uma Thurman. But, like, Clifton Collins Jr., I interviewed that man, and he is one of my favorite interviews, and he was so sweet, and he's so good as the father to Alex in this movie. And then on Henry's side, we get a little bit of, not enough of his sister, but we get some of Henry's stuff, you know, with the royal family. But then, oh my god, Sarah Shahi's here. Oh my goodness, like, I really like the supporting cast, and I think they do. Like, Stephen Fry shows up. Like, what the hell? They all really make this feel so at home, so lived in. You know these characters. Like, it feels like, you know, it reminds me of a TV series, the way these characters felt lived in. It felt like when, like, there was a moment where Sarah Shahi's character, I forgot her name, like, catches the boys, and she's just, like, so frantic, and, like, I got the years of time she's had to do this with Alex, being, not in this exact situation, but being like, you're stressing me the hell out. It was genius. It was smart. It was cute. That's exactly what this whole movie vibes. It's so cute. And the actors do their best to be cute, but also sexy. There are some sexy moments in this movie. There's just a lot going on. The sex. Really, really enjoyed that. That's where I loved it. Again, it's all coming together to work so strongly to make it a good experience. Now, how does that compare to the book, to the movies? We will discuss that right now. I'm not claiming to be a massive red, white, and royal blue stan. I picked it up over the weekend. I, like, rushed through it. I will read it again. Like, I legit am going to read it again, because now that I've seen the movie, I want to pick apart what goes, you know, what's missing. These are the biggest differences I've noticed. I had to write them down, so mind me if I check my notes. Alex's sister is gone. Alex's character has completely changed. Like, his parents' relationship is different. There's a lot different with the Alex character, and I feel like the filmmakers have acknowledged that it's to make a bit of a better narrative. Like, you know, the cokehead sister, maybe I don't really need that. So there was a bit of a difference of Alex, but I don't think it hurt his character. I found it a bit more streamlined. I got to know him more without all the other BS around it. What was it? Henry and Alex's meeting at the New Year's Eve party. That was very different. Like, the differences are never bad. You know, we find some more time for politics and some of the royal discussions. When we were talking about trying to flip Texas, I was just like, I know it's a plot point, I get it, but I don't really want to hear about mumbo-jumbo politics. But yeah, they found time for that, but, you know, the meetings and stuff, that was, that first meeting was really interesting. Well, not the first one, because, you know, one rides in on a horse, no, this time it's like a speed car. It's weird. Like, those differences really don't bother me. And then there is something that, like, the Miguel characters knew, who's the journalist. They also got rid of, what's his name, Senator Luna, I believe, who's, like, kind of a mentor figure. They got rid of him. None of this, to me, hinders the experience. I know there's probably going to be longtime book fans who wanted every single detail. Like, they wanted, what was it, you know, more of the relationships of the family stuff. There's a lot that's kind of missing in the White House portion, because you get kind of like the White House trio. Like, that's kind of missing in the movie. But again, I liked the friendship that that Alex had with that one girl. I always forget her name. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I like that friendship. They gave her a bit more story. In the book, she has like a Jewish background, and I'm like, yeah, she's a black girl now. Still loved her. I loved every character in this movie, which again is so rare for a romantic comedy, and I loved them in the book. And I think that's interesting, because like if I think of another iconic queer film, Call Me By Your Name, I hated both those characters. I found Elio and whatever Armie Hammer's cannibal last name was, I hated both of them. I did not want to spend my time with them. This one, I wanted to spend time with Alex and Henry. I would read a damn series. Give me the 7-book series of this where we're going through this, and this. I would be into it. And that's what I like. I like that the movie did not hinder the book, and the book did not hinder the movie. They feel like they work together very well. Again, I know there's going to be some longtime fans angry, but I want to know what you guys feel. Why did you think that they changed stuff? Did you like the changes? What would you have added in? Make sure you let me all know, because like, again, I'm not claiming to be the biggest red, white, and blue royal blue stan, but I liked what I liked, and I liked what was here, and I liked both. I think both have really great merits, and they hold up on their own. Well, that is it for my review of Red, White, and Royal Blue. I happen to enjoy this film so much, I definitely highly recommend it. If you're a regular subscriber on my channel, sorry I've been a little bit missing in action. I'm working on my other channel. If you're not following Flickering Myth, what are you doing? I do so much over there. There is a lot happening, but I still do exclusives for you all. Like, this review is only going on this channel, so, you know, subscribe to both so you get the most out of EJ. But again, if you're new here, thank you so much for joining me. I like this movie. I hope you all did too. Hope you liked my review. Share your feelings down in the comments below. Subscribe to my channel and make sure you guys give me a thumbs up. All right, everyone, let's talk about the super adorable movie right down below.